guys, it's me, Gerald the Weeb here. I'm back again with another video. Um, the audio I'm using the same one, but I was using one of its settings, but now it says I have to pay for that setting, so I won't be having I don't know how this video is going to come out, but this is what if Asta had a stand part 2. So, Asta was telling, and Father that he, has his grimoire, but Father was saying to him that he can't have his grimoire until he's 15, so that's physically impossible. And and he also said that he stabbed someone 10 times, but was right there, and said he didn't see him stab him. Anyway, um, oh, something's something popped up on my computer. Hold on. Okay, I got rid of the pop-up. Anyway, Asta was saying, well, I guess I was imagining, I guess. So Asta, walked out of the church, and he, went into the forest, and says, he says, the world, and then time stopped, and he says, I was telling the truth. It did stop time. And Asta was like, okay, I need to go and show back inside the church, and shows that he can stop time. And says, you cannot stop time, Asta. That's physically impossible. You don't have your grimoire. And Asta says, okay, watch me. The world. And then he stops time. And then he walks behind and then he says, time resume. And then says, Asta, where did you go? I'm right behind you. And says, whoa, how did you do that? And then Asta says, I know, right? I think I already have my grimoire. That means I'm special. So you know what that means? I can become the Wizard King even earlier, because Asta wants to become the Wizard King, because he's been mostly bullied because he hasn't shown any signs of his power yet. And now he's showing power now, so he's finally going to be able to become the Wizard King even faster now with this new ability. Now now he's talking back to him. So I don't know what I'm gonna do after I turn 15. I was wondering if you would join me in the I can't speak. Would you join me with with the Magic Knights? And says, if you can do it, Asta, I'm pretty sure I can. And then I'll become the Wizard King. And Asta says, no, you won't. I can stop time. Can you stop time? Well, I can use my wind magic. And maybe that can stop time or something when I unwake it. Who knows? We did come at the same time. That's what Father said. And Asta said, yeah. Well, it's time for us to go to bed. So Asta goes to bed, and also, and all the other orphan kids go too, because they live in an orphanage. So anyway, after they fall asleep, Asta is visited by the demon again, the world. The world says to him, Asta, did you love stopping time? And Asta said, yeah, it was pretty cool, but I didn't like the fact that I killed that dude. And Asta was like, so, can you bring back that guy back to life? And and then the world said, no, he's already dead. You probably need to hide out, because they probably might be looking for you, for the person who killed him. And Asta said, oh no, I should just turn myself in, so I can become a magic knight, and they can forgive me or something. And then the world said, no, you cannot turn yourself in. I need you to go back out there and find his body, and you gotta bury it. And Asta said, no, I'm not doing that. And Asta got taken control of over again, and he got out of his bed and then walked to the body he slayed. And he sees the body, and he picks it up and somehow lifts up the grown man's body, and he brings it all the way to the forest. but someone was following him, but he doesn't know who. So as he was burying the body, someone yells out, "Hey, what are you doing over there, kid? You should be in bed." He sees a guy who's a magic knight. It has a bull on his shirt. And he says, "Hey kiddo, come here. Why do you have a body right there?" And Asta said, "Leave me alone. This is none of your concern." And then Asta finished up burying the body, but this guy says, I said, "Stop, kid. What are you doing to that guy? Why are you burying him?" And Asta says, "None of your business." And then the guy got closer and says, "Okay, kid, you're starting to annoy me. What are you doing with that body?" And he puts the sword right next to Asta, and he bends down and says, "So is this your father or something?" And Asta said, "No, I killed him on accident. Trying to hurt me and my friend Yuno. He was trying to steal his stone off of his neck. And so you killed him? I didn't want to kill him. My grimoire awakened, and then it killed him." And then this guy said, "What is your name, kid?" My name is Asta. My name's Asta." And then the guy said, "My name is Yami." You, I'm editing out my mother, so that's why I keep stopping. If it seems like there's word pauses. So anyway, as Yami was saying to him, oh yeah, Yami was about to say, "Okay, well then, if you killed him because your grimoire awoken, can you show me?" And then Asta said, "I can't see my grimoire, but I know it's awakened." "Well, I don't believe that, kid." "Well, I will just take you to the slammer and let you do your time." And then the demon took over Asta again and said, "I don't think so." And then Asta lunged at Yami, and Yami says, "Oh kid, you're 10 times. I'm 10 times out of your league." And then Yami says, "All I need is my fist." And so Asta said, "The world," and stopped time. But the demon was there controlling him, so he can stop it for 3 minutes. So the demon said, "Okay, you have 3 minutes now, so hurry up and run away." And so Asta says, "What are we going to do about him? He could probably catch up with me." And so Asta said, "Okay, let me think. You only have 2 minutes and 30 seconds now. Hurry up and think." And Asta tripped Yami, and he put him into some dirt and then hit his body, and then he ran away as fast as he could. And then the demon says, "I ran out of time. Time resume." Zoom. And Asta went all the way into the woods, and he kept running because he knew if he got caught by that magic knight, he's gonna go to jail. And also, since he harmed one, he's gonna get in very big trouble. So he keeps running into the forest. And then Yami is just too fast because Asta is just is a little boy. He can't run, and so Yami catches up with him pretty easily. And Yami said, "Stop there, or I'll end you, kid." And so he puts the sword right next to Asta's throat. And then Asta said, "Please don't hurt me. I want to become the Wizard King. It wasn't me. It was this. It was the world. My grimoire, the world. He told me to do it. Trust me, please. Don't kill me." And then Yami said, "I believe you, kid, because I couldn't move. I don't even know how I even got in that bush. How did you even do that? I can stop time with my grimoire." And then Yami says, "Very interesting." But Asta said, "Can you get your sword away from my throat?" And then Yami said, "Oh, my bad." "So, kid," and so Yami squeezed Asta's head, and Asta said, "Oh, you're hurting my brain." And Yami said, you shouldn't hurt people for no reason, all because you're scared. You need to tell someone about this problem you're having. I told my friend Yuno and my father, but they didn't believe me. But Yuno believes me now. But the demon, the world said to bury the body, so that's why I'm out here. I see. Your power does remind me of the Wizard King. And then Asta said, really? Yeah, he has something to do with time too. So you probably can become the Wizard King if you try hard enough. Especially since you can stop time. For how long can you stop time? With the demon's help, I can stop it for 3 minutes, but if it's just me on my own, I can stop it for 5 seconds. And so, Yami said, that's still interesting, kid. Well, I'll just let you off with this one. We don't have to talk about the body. I'll handle this. And so Asta said, you're gonna let me go? And then the demon said, took over his body again, and then Asta ran away and said the world. And so it's been another 3 minutes, and then he went back to his church. And Yami said, that kid did the world again. I need to go and contact the Wizard King. This is very interesting. And so that's where I'll leave off for this part. I had to keep editing out parts of the video because my mom kept speaking to me. So hopefully this audio is working perfectly fine, and hopefully you guys stay safe and stay positive. Okay, bye.